Y2K is directed by Kyle Mooney and is currently playing in theaters. Well, you've heard that saying, right? You know, they can't all be winners. And boy, is that ever the truth with this one. Dude, I'm going to tell you straight up, I did not like this movie. It fucking sucked. Let's get into it, though. So, this is back in 1999. It's New Year's Eve, all right? The focus is on two friends who are nerds and get bullied by everybody. One of them likes the cute, popular girl, of course, that doesn't seem attainable. They decide to go to a party that has all the popular folks, and, you know, they do their best to try and fit in, drinking, partying, you know, music, all that shit, right? But once the New Year hits, everything electronic goes crazy. Starts to kill everybody. Now these teenagers have to fend for themselves and try to survive against the machines. I guess teens versus machines. But anyways, though, now, this was, of course, around the time, you know, where the whole Y2K scare was, you know, being told across the whole world, claiming that the whole world was shut down because electric shut will just fucking just shut down and won't work. And obviously, you know, it didn't. But I mean, this movie is kind of one of those, like, you know, what if type things. And of course, you know, there's nostalgia everywhere. You know, the music, which was actually badass because I'm a product of that time. You got AOL, you know, with the dial-up shit, dude. And if you were online, you couldn't use the phone. Cell phones were hardly a thing back then, dude. Yeah. Because cell phones right now is life. Right back then, no. Heartline, dude, was the way back in the day, which is what they call it now. Back in the day, Heartline was just a phone. Now it's Hardline phone. But anyways, though. And of course, though, you know, yeah, the way that people talked, the way they dressed, it's all here in the movie, though. But the problem is, this shit was all like a compilation of 90s stuff with no substance. You know, just like, oh, hey, look, dude, I remember that shit from the 90s, dude. That shit was badass. I remember that song. I remember this. I remember that. They must have spent a shit ton of money, dude, on these songs because, damn, there's a lot of hits, dude. I'm talking about hits from back in the day. And I know that shit was not cheap to put in this movie, but anyhow, though, another thing, too, the characters. They all of the characters sucked. Nobody had any redeeming qualities, dude. And honestly, what it really was, though, is like, they're your basic characters you've seen in movies before, but it's just, nothing hit with them, though, dude. Just, I don't know if it was the directing or if no one just was interested. They just fucked around on set too much. I don't know. It just, something wasn't right about this shit, dude. It was really strange. But yeah, I mean, this is your basic story with, you know, two nerdy friends, outsiders, you know, trying to be popular, get the girl, save the day, blah, 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 right? We've seen this story a million times, which I have no problem with, though. But the problem with this one is it wasn't creative in doing so. And actually, you know, it's just, oh my God. It's the execution. I say that a lot, dude. The execution in this was not good. And that was the biggest problem with this movie on all accounts. All accounts. And seeing that this movie is, I think Jonah Hill. Yeah, Jonah Hill was a producer. And it makes sense because this film kind of had Superbad vibes, as well as another movie called This Is the End. And those were actually decent films. I would say actually Superbad was better than This Is the End, but yeah. Anyways, though, this movie was shite. Or as they say, you know, Superbad? No, this was super shite. So I'm going to say do not waste your time watching this one, folks. Man. Goddamn, I wish I watched Werewolves instead. I really wish I did, but, you know, that's for tomorrow. I'm going to watch that tomorrow, so it's all good. But anyhow, though, if you want to watch a good high school horror flick where kids get fucked with, then I highly, highly recommend A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, the OG one, dude. It's about teenager Nancy Thompson must uncover a dark truth concealed by her parents after she and her friends become targets of the spirit of a serial killer with a bladed glove in their dreams, in which, if they die, kills them in real life, too. And then many of you know Freddy, obviously, you know, he's popular, you know, pop culture, all that shit. But I don't think many of you actually watched, like, the original movie, though. The original one is a masterpiece. This film was like, I mean, it was actually true horror in every sense of the word because Freddy was actually, he played it straight, played no jokes, no joking around, no funny, like, cute one-liners and shit, dude. He was a badass. I mean, like, scary, dude. True fear. You can't sleep in peace, dude, because of some burnt, crispy fucker dude's after you. You can't go nowhere, right? But it's really good, though, I promise you, though. Anyways, though, it's available on YouTube. And anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends. I'm gonna go watch something else right now because man, I gotta get that bad taste out of my mouth from this fucking movie. But hey, you guys have a great weekend. Yeah, check out, watch Nightmare on Elm Street instead, or Werewolves. There's plenty of movies out, so I'll have some reviews out on Monday for the other movies I see. Anyhow, though, have a good one, guys, and have a nice weekend. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.